The upgrade in Austin. Everything in our Chicago apartment was white, marble, or glass, just the way Megan liked it. She looked at me across the kitchen island, sipping an oat milk latte, and said, "I think we're stagnating, Tyler. I need a growth sabbatical. Let's take 6 months apart to focus on our personal brands and see if our trajectories still align." I was literally holding a reservation confirmation for a private dinner at the top of the Willis Tower, where I was going to pop the question. I had the diamond, a 2-carat pear cut, tucked inside my laptop bag. "If that's what you need to align, Megan, go for it," I said. No yelling, no begging. I just closed my laptop and started browsing Zillow. The Great Relocation. Megan spent her first month of growth posting aesthetic gym selfies and day in my life as a single girl in Chicago TikToks. She thought I was sitting in our silent apartment mourning her. Instead, the job, called my buddy in Austin, Texas, who had been begging me to join his tech startup as a lead architect. The asset, sold my luxury SUV and bought a vintage 1970s Ford Bronco. The ring, returned the diamond. The refund hit my account like a shot of adrenaline. By week 4, I was living in a loft in East Austin, wearing flannels instead of suits, and spending my weekends at Lady Bird Lake. I felt like I'd finally stopped holding my breath. The sabbatical ends early. About 4 months in, I was at a backyard barbecue at my new boss's place. That's where I met Maya. She was a veterinarian, covered in a few tattoos, and currently laughing at my terrible attempt to grill a brisket. She didn't have a personal brand. She just had a soul. My phone buzzed in my pocket. Megan. "Hey, my sabbatical is over. I realize that my brand is stronger with you by my side. I'm ready for you to come home now. I've even picked out a new rug for the living room. XOXO. I looked at Maya, who was handing me a cold Shiner Bock and telling me a hilarious story about a goat she had to rescue that morning. I stepped away and took a photo of the smoky barbecue pit and the Texas stars. Me. "Glad you found your brand, Megan. I found a life. I haven't lived in Chicago for months. Keep the rug." The crash. The notification started screaming. 10:05 p.m. "Excuse me? You moved without a discussion? That is so toxic, Tyler." 10:08 p.m. "Who is that girl in the background of your story? Is that some random waitress? You're throwing away 5 years for a barbecue?" 10:12 p.m. "I checked our shared account. Why is the engagement ring money back in there? Wait, you were going to propose? Tyler, pick up the phone." Maya walked over, saw the frantic messages, and shrugged. "She seems like she uses a lot of exclamation points for someone who wanted a break," Maya said, taking a bite of the brisket. "Is she always this loud?" I typed my final reply. "The ring money paid for my new life. You wanted space to find yourself. I hope you like who you found, because I definitely love who I found. Don't call again." I blocked her, tossed my phone onto the outdoor couch, and went back to the fire. The Texas air never smelled so sweet.